I was younger, I hated the fact that I had happily married parents. Like I used to pray for them to get divorced. They when I was
You know, when people try to compare their lives to another person's life and be like, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had what you have. Most of the time, it is always you wishing you were born in a rich home or you were born in a stable home. You know, people be like, oh, you're lucky. Your parents had money. Oh, my parents did not, and all of that. See, this lady came online to talk about how she wished that her parents divorced. She wished it's not like they were having issues though. She said she wished that she didn't have they didn't have a happy home. She wished she was raised by a single mother. She wished so many things. And yo, let me show you all the video.
younger, I hated the fact that I had happily married parents. Like I used to pray for them to get divorced. They didn't argue all the time and like that. I just felt left out because everybody in my school had a single mom, and I was just like, why do my mom gotta be happily married? Like, why is it me? Why am I cursed with a two-parent household? I was also really mad that I lived in a home. Like I really wanted to live in the apartments because I just thought that it just looks so cool. Like all your friends live in the same building. Y'all all ride the bus. I genuinely wanted to be from the projects and I wanted a single mom. Really, I wanted two Christmases. This is just sick. The kids that was actually from the apartments, all that stuff, had a single mom. They made it look so fun. They always had the True Religions and the Jordans, like, but they always had the hot chips. They always had, you know what I'm saying? They always had box braids. I couldn't even wear no weave. I couldn't get no Takis from the store because they was unhealthy. So I really want to be a trench baby so bad, and that's so sad. Like as a parent, it's like, what do you mean I made a good life for you? And you want to be a trench baby? Are you kidding me?
This is rare. Okay. People wishing, or as a child, you're wishing that your parents were raised by a single parent. You're wishing that your parent didn't have money or didn't take you to college and all of that. You wish you were poor or something. This is rare because it's always the other way. It's always the other way. Single parents or single a child raised in a single parent's home, always wishing that a mom and a dad never divorced. They wish that they were, raised in a complete family, dynamics and all of that. But this is rare. You guys, what do you think about this video? I have interesting reactions to share with you all. Let's watch this video together and I'll see you at the end of the videos.
I was younger, I hated the fact that I had happily married parents. Like I used to pray for them to get divorced. They didn't argue all the time and like that. I just felt left out because everybody in my school had a single mom, and I was just like, why do my mom gotta be happily married? Like, why is it me? Why am I cursed with a two-parent household? I was also really mad that I lived in a home. Like I really wanted to live in the apartments because I just thought that it just looks so cool. Like all your friends live in the same building. Y'all all ride the bus. I genuinely wanted to be from the project.
You came to the internet and really said that you wished you had a single parent household and that you hated living in a house when all your friends lived in an apartment, and you wanted to experience riding the bus and experiencing that. You had the two-parent happily married household. You had mom or dad who took you to school, and you had a nice house. Things that people dreamed of having. You said, no, I don't want that. I want to live like y'all are living. Let me tell you something. The CIA was working overtime to get you. They just couldn't. They just couldn't. I had awesome friends throughout school, and never once did I want to trade places with their life. The only part that I wished I could trade places with someone with was the people that had cars, because I wanted to see what that felt like leaving as a senior in a vehicle versus getting on the bus at 17, 18 years old. That's the only part. But as far as my household, no. But I just think that society looks at this as the norm, and it brainwashes a lot of kids and a lot of people into thinking this is okay, when what you were born into should be the norm and the societal standard. But I don't know. What do I know?
When I was younger, I hated hated the fact that I had happily married parents. Like I used to.
Absolutely no hate to this creator whatsoever. But I love the fact that she made this video because this goes hand in hand with the video that I just made the other day about y'all is not in control on what the kids is going to be when they grow older. Y'all can literally think you giving your kid the world. Like, you can literally see, feel, you're giving your kid the world. You doing everything right. You teaching them, you putting them through tutor, they studying, they smart, they got you making sure they put up. You even give them a 2-parent household. And then they grow older and they have their own brains. They do what they want to do. They say what they want to say. They feel how they want to feel. And then things start coming up on how they feel from when they was a child. Please go watch this girl's video. It's nothing bad. Please don't give no hate to her because that's how she felt. Y'all can't tell her how she felt just because to you it seemed like she was handed everything. That's how she felt. Honey, I love this app. I love this app.
When I was younger, I hated the fact that I had happily married parents. Like I used to pray for them to get divorced. They didn't argue all the time and like that. I just felt left out because everybody in my school had a single mom, and I was just like, why do my mom gotta be happily married? Like, why is it me? Why am I cursed with a 2-parent household? I was.
Oh my God. We joke about the CIA all the time, but they genuinely might have they might have actually won. We already knew that, but they won one. She saw broken homes and wished she was a part of it. Her parents got on well, and she called it a curse. Oh my God. She later said she hated that she lived in a home. She wanted to live in apartments like everyone else. You saw your mother happy with her life, and you thought, damn, how dare you be happy? What the be wrong with you? Hmm?
When I was younger, I hated the fact that I had happily married parents. Like I used to pray for them to get divorced. They didn't argue all the time and like that. I just felt left out because everybody in my school had a single mom, and I was just like, why do my mom gotta be happily married? Like, why is it me? Why am I cursed with a 2-parent household? I was also really mad that I lived in a home. Like, I really wanted to live in the apartments because I just thought that it just looks so cool. Like, all your friends live in the same building.
There are so many other kids who think like her. And what's sad is they always think the grass is green on the other side, and whatever we tell them goes in one ear and out the other. Now, I've never wanted to live in the trenches as a kid. I enjoyed living in the home that my mother provided for us. But what I did not like is the fact that I couldn't have any Jordans, or she wouldn't buy them. And I couldn't get one of those starter coats. They were pullover starter jackets, and they were team jackets. And everybody had one. It was trending. Now, that's what was popular back then. My mother got my coat from Marshall Fields. At the time, I didn't understand as a child that the Marshall Fields coat was much warmer than them little thin pullover starter jackets. But it didn't matter. I wasn't thinking about warmth. I was thinking about I want to look cool like everybody else. I definitely felt left out. And I know that kids feel left out right now. I know that they think that somebody else's life looks so much better than theirs. And no matter how much we talk to them as parents, we can speak till we blue in the face. We will never be louder than their peers. They just have to grow up to see it for themselves and understand.
So when she was much younger, she wished that she was born in the trenches. That was because she has a lot of friends, a lot of people that she know were born in the trenches. So she was more or less like she was doing something that was abnormal. Like, why can't I just be like these people? Why can't I just suffer like these people? You guys, this is giving. There's nothing. As much as some people be like, I'm going to provide for my child, I'm going to train my child so much, I'm going to do this. They will feel whatever they want to feel, right? In as much as you try as much as possible to give them a good life that you think is a good life, they might not be enjoying it. They might not be enjoying it. Some people have a very big home, mansion. Some children they lived in a big home and all of that, but then they'll be wishing that they are staying in a very small house that you are staying in, and you're like, I wish my house was this small, and you wonder like, I wish my house was as big as your house. So I feel like that is a children thing, and if they always wish all those kind of things, but this still gets to the point that no matter how much you want to train your child, I want to give them a good life, they feel whatever they want to feel. You cannot control that thing from them. So I feel like children that were born in rich homes and all of that have this perfect home. I feel like they must have felt this kind of way one way or the other. They must have felt like, oh, I wish my parents were not together. Did you ever feel like that? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Jigar Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one, guys.